Good morning to this Monday morning coaching meditation to help you to unwind from stress. You can play this whenever you need to help you the most, to get through whatever you need to get through. So begin by finding a comfortable position where you can just sit or lie down, and ideally close your eyes. And begin to breathe through your nose, allowing your lungs to fill with oxygen and to exhale carbon dioxide. Now, I don't know where you are right now in terms of how stressed you're feeling, so give it a number between 0 and 10, with 0 being, yeah, no, I'm all good, and 10 being right off the scale, panic. If you are anywhere between 8 and 10, this may need several attempts to bring you down. Indeed, reach out and maybe I can record something specific for you. But if you're under a 7 and over a 5, this is definitely for you. And nobody needs to know that number, only you. And you may find that sometimes you will come with a number that was the same as yesterday, but you're feeling just a bit more worried, anxious, stressed, or maybe less than. And that's okay. This is about you in this moment. And as you close your eyes and draw your attention inwards, if you could you imagine your world stopping right now? Breathing time for you. That's right, very good. Because most of the stress that you're experiencing is coming from inside of you. Inside your head, inside your heart, or inside your gut. And I just want you to notice where. And wherever you're sensing stress, it's okay. That's just the way that you're handling it right now. But you can only identify it by tuning in and seeing what's going on for you. Some people, stress formulates itself in terms of an upset tummy, feeling sick. For others, it's that their heart rate starts to increase. They're beginning to notice that their heart rate is bumping away. Or maybe their thoughts are just whizzing around their head and they can't stop the thinking. It's okay. Just allow that to happen right now as I'm going to begin to talk to you and your unconscious mind. All you have to do is listen to the meaning of my words and the sound of my voice, and allow yourself to be guided in a way that works for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at a point above your head. It doesn't matter where. Just imagine there's a point above your head. And just notice a sort of whirlpool effect. And I don't know which way it's traveling, clockwise or anti-clockwise, but whichever way it is, I want you to notice it's spiraling down through your mind, going down the vagus nerve and your spine to the heart. But because it's spinning, it fills up the whole of your body. So that each time it's going round, these spirals are almost skirting the edge of your inside body, down through your tummy, all the way down to the ground, down into the earth. And all you need to do is, if you can't visualize it or you can't feel it, what I'd like you to do, just know that it's there. Information flowing down through you. And I want you to start at the very top of this slope. I'm going to take you from really, really busy, really, really stressed. Everything's not working the way you need it to. And I just want you to continue to breathe and to listen. As you start slowly, gradually, down through this spiral. And as you do, going down this spiral, a bit like those fairgrounds. Do you remember the slides around the tall tower? They look a bit like lighthouses, don't they? And as you go down slowly, deliberately, you can start to gather up everything that's stressing you out. That's it. Just gather it all up. Now, whether you'll see this as small bags or words and phrases or colours, or you've no idea what it is, that's okay. Just imagine that you are going down and you're sweeping this winding path of everything that is causing you a problem. And find yourself entering your mind, at the top of your mind, everything that's causing you a problem, scooping it up, going down slowly, gradually, leisurely, almost, slowing everything down so that you can pick up whatever you need to pick up. Those wayward thoughts, the thoughts that are the what if thoughts, the scary thoughts, the sometime in the future thoughts, going slowly downwards, more and more, picking up the thoughts that are, well, that happened, so this might happen. Thoughts of the past that are no longer relevant for now. Just collecting them. That's right, going downwards, further through the mind as you start to move leisurely and measurely, bit by bit, picking up everything you need to as you go down through the vagus nerve to the heart. It's picking up things, and as you begin to go, you start to find yourself slowing down. Your thoughts may still be with you, but they're slower, or they are fewer in number. You are gradually collating everything that's going on in your head, allowing it to quietly gather with you. So you've not lost them at the moment. You've got them with you. Follow this beautiful spiral as you start to release the stresses from above you. Your mind is beginning to settle now, becoming quieter, calm, or peaceful, as you've got rid of the detritus and the dirt and the debris of thinking that has caused you all sorts of issues around feeling stressed. And yes, do not get me wrong, there will be some important thoughts in there, but it's okay. We're going to be doing something quite masterful around it. As you get down into the body, Maybe you can start to pick up things from the body that you no longer need, worrying about things that you used to worry about, but actually you no longer need to worry about because circumstances have changed. The worry that can sit in the heart or the gut, just collecting them deliberately, specifically, as you work your way down, 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 lower and slower, taking your time to gather whatever you need to gather up that has been causing contribution to your stress. And I don't know what that is, and you may not know. Just know that whatever you're collecting, in whatever way you're collecting it, what you're doing is helping yourself relax, become calmer, more and more peaceful, more and more settled. As you continue to follow this unwinding of the stress, working your way down through to the gut. And it's at the gut that we experience fear and guilt. I don't know the sort of stress that you're under, but I do understand it. And in the gut, it's the things that we can ignore most. Oh, so whatever you need to do to gather these up, allow yourself to work your way through that midriff of your stomach, your gut, and gather up everything. You don't need to know the specifics. See a color, a word, person, a thing, doesn't matter, just collecting whatever it is. And you might have a big sack by now, or you might just have a small bag, and it doesn't matter, does it? It's the work that's important, the slowing down, the unwinding of the stress. And each of the things in this bag have been contributing to your stress. And as you begin to go slower and slower, as you come to the end of this part of the journey, look above you and notice whether you notice anything different. And I don't know what that might be. A quieter mind, a more comfortable set of shoulders and neck as you've released whatever you needed to release to help you the most. Right now, feel calmer, more peaceful, more settled. That's right, very good. And now I want you to see this unwinding road, if you like, going down, 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 outside of your body. And I don't know where you go, but let's just say it's a room of some sort. I know it's in the ground, I know that. But the thing is, your imagination doesn't. It will go wherever you take it. Let's just imagine a very small room. And there are 3 filing cabinets. And one of them is marked the past and done. And the next one is the past to be done. You've got one that's marked the present. And for those of you who have it, maybe one that's marked the future. Now, I don't want you, let me rephrase that. I want you to put all your stuff down in front of these 4 filing tablets and just watch as they sort themselves out, so that everything that's in the past and has been done, and there's nothing more for you to do with it, can just go in there. Just watch them. A bit like Fantasia. Do you remember when Mickey Mouse was tidying up? Things were going into drawers and it was all being done magically. And then there's some stuff going into the filing cabinet of past still to be done. Not so much in there, funnily enough, as you might think, but there's stuff going in there. And then there is the present. And notice what you notice about very, very little going in there. 1, 2 items maybe. 3 at the most. That's all. Nothing more. And then for those of you who have the future things, just notice what you notice about that filling up too. That's right. Very good. Now, the filing cabinet with the past that has been done, just notice that we can put that to the back. No need to ever access that again, unless you so deep desire. The past still to be done is not relevant for right now. So watch that go towards the back. And I would ask your unconscious mind that as and when is appropriate for you to have the time to deal with that, then they can come through to the present. So as you clear the present, you can take more from the past to be done and deal with it, but no more than 3. Ideally 1 or 2. And start to feel the weight that you've shed just by sorting out those first 3 filing cabinets. Amazing. A whole load of stuff you no longer need to hold on to, that you may have been holding on to for whatever reason, but you're ready now to let go. The second past folder filing cabinet has in it the things that, yes, still need to be done, but you're now managing that flow of information so that you can start to concentrate on the key things in the present. And when they're done, you can take something else from the past. It will come through. It's a bit like your to-do list, only you're not going to keep writing it. As and when you need it, it will come to mind. And for those of you who have a future filing cabinet, maybe, just maybe, you can revisit this recording once a week or once a month, just to scoot through and see if there's anything there that you need to know. But otherwise, let's just imagine you can set a timer on those things in the future, because they don't all need to be done at once, do they? Just at certain times. And you don't need to do the timing. Let your unconscious mind do that. It knows when these things have got to be done, and it will remind you in good time. And it too can contribute to the present filing cabinet, so that all you're really doing is a few things each day in the moment. You are not bogging yourself down with so much stuff and information that's not relevant for you, because you've filed it, you've parked it, you've put a timer on it, or you've let it go completely. Oh, just be for a moment. and see how much lighter you can feel. That's right, very good. And as you look back at that spiral where you've unwound the stress, see that that spiral has straightened out and dissolved. That stress has allowed itself to be processed through the body easily, effortlessly, no hurt, no harm. Now, before I bring you back, just picking the 2 or 3 things you want to bring back with you today that may be important for your journey today. I wonder whether your number between 0 and 10 has changed. Has it gone up? Stayed the same? Or gone down? And whatever has happened, just know that's just a message for you that says maybe if it's gone up or stayed the same, there's a bit more work to do. And that's okay too, because stress is a nebulous thing and everybody experiences it differently. Sometimes we might need to do a longer version of unwinding. Just listen to this again and see what happens. As I count from 1 to 5, with 1, allowing yourself to smile when you realize you've shifted a whole load of information, really with not a lot of effort. 2, any parts of you that are worried that they might forget, we can trust our unconscious mind to tell us what to do and when to do it. An amazing piece of kit that we have within us. 3, knowing you know what to focus on today and maybe even tomorrow, because you've got that future cabinet that will bring things through to you tonight, overnight. 4, allowing your unconscious mind to learn how to let go of stress more effectively, more easily, by just allowing a download of information in whatever way works for you, and knowing you can come back to this space of calmer relaxation whenever is right for you. All you have to do is feel what you feel now. And the interesting thing is, the more that you do, the more that you can. And the more that you can, the more that you do. A beautiful cycle of relaxation that will eventually just be with you whenever you need it in the future now. With 1, opening your eyes and allowing yourself to adjust to the world where you are, uncovering whatever you need to uncover in your mind's eye, bringing back with you some sort of energy and ready to do what you need to do. Welcome back.